Hey guys, as promised, here's part 2 of hanging with the JCPenney design team. The last video was all about the Boutiques Plus philosophy and trends. So if you didn't catch my first video, you definitely should watch that one first. Now, on to the exciting part, checking out the samples.
We are back for the second visit to JCPenney headquarters. We are about to check out samples, talk about fit. Stay tuned. So yes, in day 2, time to check out samples. I'm excited to see how this jeans fit on the model. You guys know I am a denim girl. And this denim skirt. Skirts are my problem.
Dance break because I got to try on some samples. Now that the samples are back in, now it's time to talk about the actual fit process. So how long is the actual fit process?
There is a process of weeks and weeks of making sure that we're fitting on the right fit model, the circumference of like the armhole, the biceps, cross back, chest, all those kind of things we look at and we work towards what the right fit is.
What is the normal size for your fit models?
We work on a 16. Mm-hmm. We also have an 18 if we need to. Mm-hmm. So.
I have to be honest, JCPenney almost lost me on the whole fit model stopping at a size 18 thing. But then I remember what Rihanna had told me earlier that day.
Mm-hmm. But we also have a group of ladies internally that we work with that have, it's the full gamut of sizes from a 14 to a 28 that we'll show designs to and get feedback. We also do like some fit sessions with them, as well as let them take home some garments and get feedback to make sure that it's flattering not only to the size 18 fit model, but also as we grade up to the larger sizes.
This makes me feel a lot better. I'm happy to hear that JCPenney does work with women larger than a size 18 all the way up until 28. So the fit models not necessarily stops at a size 18. Now let's get back to the samples.
So this is a good example of when we start with a spec comes in and we were like, what do we like this? What are we doing here? So this is about fabric mixing and proportion of the ruffles. So this is a good example when we get it in. Now we're going to put on a live fit model. What's the length on this? Does this work? Is the ruffle too long? Do you want to take it, reduce it, right? So is it too overpowering on her? Is it too much volume in the sleeve? So these are kind of things that we look at when we get a sample in, and then we do the fit process.
I so enjoyed chatting with Jeffrey about the samples. He gave me so much insight about what they look for. Now it's time to dive right into it and look at the designs come to life on actual fit model.
Everything.
Okay, so this is one of the samples that we got in, and while we're like, the aesthetic looks great, there's definitely some proportion changes we'd like to make. So loving, you know, kind of again, the feminine detail of the ruffle on the sleeve with kind of the more masculine plaid and then the grommet detail. But when you look at it, this is a little bit high up on her neck. So we'd want to drop that raglan seam here just to give it a little bit more.
Pay attention to how much detail goes into the fit. JCPenney definitely looks out for us plus girls.
Femininity in the shape. And then just looking at her arm, you'll see the sleeve is kind of torquing in a little bit. So we want to fix the balance of that sleeve. So really it's about kind of shifting this whole portion forward and then making sure that this is going to lay nicely and not give that like torquing look on her. The denim, I do think we need a little bit of cleanup here at the knee, and then these are looking a little long. I like that she's able to roll them and cuff them, but I did think when she was just in a flat shoe, they were a little bit long.
Now, I see that you guys are going with the bell sleeve, the trend. What made you guys go with this season?
I think, I mean, it is one of the big trends we're seeing living through fall. And I do think it does give a nice proportion to plus, where, you know, you may have some girls with a larger chest. I think sometimes it can help balance her out. What we've done is made sure we have a variety of sleeve lengths though. So we have some that are kind of this shorter, and then we do have some longer ones coming in as well.
I always have a problem with skirts.
Yes.
So explain the fit process when it comes to skirts on a plus size body.
So this is a skirt where when we got it in, absolutely love. When you get it on figure, she definitely needs a little fit love. So if you look at the side seam here, see there's a lot of curve built into here. So what we would do is just pinch that out and give it a little bit straighter of a shape. So Lucy here is wearing the outfit of the season. So we are obsessed with the menswear trend. So we saw that come on early in spring, continuing into fall holiday, and even into spring of next year. What we're also seeing is this high waist trouser. So loving the high waist with the tie and then giving her a bit of a wider leg. So when we saw this style come in, definitely think we need to widen the leg up a little bit. It's a little bit too straight through the opening, and it's a little bit too tapered at the knee. I think the length is good. Lucy's a little on the taller side. Our customer can tend to be a little bit shorter. So what we'll do is, again, try it on a variety of heights of people and make sure that it services a big group.
At the end of the day, I got to sit down with Rihanna, who is the senior designer for Women's Plus. We talked about everything from her inspiration for the boutique collection to what's in her closet. So my first question I had for Rihanna was about her excitement once her items that she designed actually hits the JCPenney floors.
Yes. I mean, I think, we're all excited to see the vision come to life. I mean, I love when we go into the store and we see this beautiful set put together and everything came together. Your vision has come to reality. I think the most exciting thing for me, though, is seeing real women walking down the street wearing it. Like, that is when I get the most excited.
Do you go like, I designed that?
I mean, on occasion, like, it's not like I necessarily go and stop, but you kind of gauge their personality. Some people are into that, some people aren't.
Now, from a style standpoint, do you like when you see somebody wearing your design, and do you like question how they styled it, or you're just more so just so happy that they're wearing the coat?
I'm just so happy that they're wearing it. I mean, sometimes you see things and you're like, you know what? I never thought to put that together, to mix those brands, because she's mixing, she's shopping the whole Plus floor pad. And so I think seeing their vision come to life and how they do that outfitting is exciting to me. That's something that inspires me and makes me think differently.
How many pieces of the boutique collection are in your closet?
Oh my gosh, countless.
So every piece that you designed.
I wouldn't say every, I would say, but probably 3/4.
Do you, now when it comes to designing, do you put as a plus size woman, did you put yourself in the category, what do I want also, or?
I do. I happen to be designing a brand that is a similar aesthetic to what I wear. That hasn't been throughout my entire career. I have definitely designed brands that I didn't relate to. I think that's what makes this so exciting and fun, though, is that they are things that I want to wear. At the same time, I don't personalize it too much. There are things where I'm like, you know what? I probably wouldn't buy this. That's that 25% that I'm not going to buy, but there are women out there who are looking for this.
I really enjoy getting familiar with the JCPenney design process. I have so much respect for brands who actually put their all into making sure that us curvy girls aren't left out of the fashion scene. Thanks, JCPenney, for looking out for us curvy girls. Be sure to check out the Boutiques Plus fall collection. They have a lot of trendy pieces coming out, and I'll be showcasing the try-on haul for you guys in my next video. Stay tuned.